And now we touch base with our reporter Francis Ode as he gives us developments from Mradi area in Embakasi. Good afternoon to you, Ode, and what do you have for us from Mradi? We know that yesterday investigations had started and ongoing. Where are we with that, Ode?
Yes, good afternoon. Indeed, yes, we'll start from the investigations that are still going on from following the inferno that took place yesterday. With me, allow me to take you through these tents. This first tent here, it is the investigations desk from the DCI. This is where now all those survivors who went through yesterday's inferno, they come here and write or register their details so that they can be given OB, and they are able to be given a P3 form for other investigation mandates from this desk. Then there is the other tent here where now all the victims come and register so that they can be given specialized treatment. Now this tent is where now the treatment happens, but first you come and register from this side, and then you are given instructions. I'll take you to the other tent where the tent now where the relief food and other commodities are taking place, and this is the only tent here allowed to receive the medical relief, food and counseling services, and even other issues. We will. This is the only tent that we are allowed to get in and talk to a few people around. This area is where now the relief takes place. Those that are being taken through counseling, this is where the main operation of counseling takes place. But we will just talk to the head of operations at Red Cross to at least give us a glimpse of what exactly happens under this tent. How are you, sir?
Fine, thanks.
Talk to us. What are we doing in this tent, and what are the operations so far?
Thank you so much. So we are continuously just addressing the needs on the ground. So there's so much bans showing up from people who locked themselves inside their house. More injuries are showing up. So what we've done is set up a medical clinic, which is a field medical clinic, attending to those who are showing up with soft injuries, and also people who need psychosocial support. We have a desk also, which is attending to our tracing needs, people who've lost contact with their families at the time of the emergency. We have already 13 cases being attended to. We've already united 21 children with their parents, and this will be ongoing. Yes.
These children that you've attended to, what is the status of maybe were they banned or something like that?
Both. You appreciate there's a trauma from just experiencing what they experienced or went through, and also that whole commotion. There's also soft tissue injuries out of just falling on the way as they were running off, and of course the burns. So all manner of things. For the traumatic events, we're also asking for goodwill donors. This is unique. We've never had this kind of an appeal where we're also looking out for toys. Right now, our psychosocial support team just need things that they can entertain the children with. Yes.
You've talked about children. What about the elderly? Do we have numbers of those that are elderly and maybe they were caught up in the fire?
Yes, we do, and we have a station at the social hall, Embakasi social hall. This is where we are providing all these other services, both to elderly. We have pregnant and lactating mothers who are being sorted out at the county medical facility at Embakasi. Yes.
And finally, maybe after here, we have information that most of those that did not get support or maybe medication, is Red Cross and other agencies, multi-agency, getting into these houses and try and find them?
Okay, from our end, we've done a transit walk into the spaces where the fire happened. We are also registering those who are affected, both in the hospitals at Mama Lucy and other hospitals. The people at the social hall also, we've registered them. So the idea is beyond the initial phase of handling the injuries and the burns, we're going to do a long-term intervention for livelihoods. We are looking at, we have a livelihood support program, which if we get funded, we will be able to take up paying, be it like rent for 2 months. This is part of the recovery stage as you go on. Of course, for the social support, we also endeavor to follow up with individuals who are highly traumatized. Yes.
Asante sana. Yes, we will be following up the very incident, and as much as now investigations are in the hands of the DCI to try and establish what exactly happened, who are the people behind the whole inferno, and basically what needs to be done. We as the KTN News, we will be also following keenly and closely to find actually what really happened, who are the people behind the whole inferno, and get back to our viewers. Back to you.
To Anthony Mshiri. He was speaking to Anthony Mshiri, who is the Emergency Preparedness and Response Manager at the Kenya Red Cross, who also tells us that for donations, you can go to www.redcross.or.ke or also get in touch with them through the free hotline number 1199 as you endeavor to give donations and help your fellow Kenyans who got involved in that incident.